So I was testing a team in the highest potential low ladder when this happened. You guys might got hacked several times. From worst to worst, it can be like you might have got paralyzed 4 to 5 times in a row. You might have got flinched many times back to back, maybe 3 times, 4 times. Whenever you touch a Pokemon with the ability Flame Body, you might have got burnt all the time. You might have got static all the time. But what happened in this game, this thing has never ever happened in the history of competitive Pokemon. I'm pretty sure this thing has never happened in the history of competitive Pokemon. So let's just skip on to the game, what happened in this game. And let me tell you, this is gonna blow your mind. So I'm using a team based around this Coldest, which I was planning to record in a live, but regardless, I will not discuss that. And my opponent, they have a pretty stally-ish Hail team. So let's see what happened in this game. I lead off with my Torn on their Ninetales. I want to get a knockoff because my Hippowdon can kind of deal with this. However, they go for the Blizzard on my Tornadus. That does a lot of damage, but it's okay. My Torn will live any hit. I decide to go to my Hippowdon. Maybe in hope they miss the Blizzard, but they go for the Blizzard again. That does a lot of damage. Now I'm forced to switch out. I do have a good check in the form of my Speed F Ferrothorn, but I go to my Slowbro because I didn't want to take a Blizzard into a Freeze Dry. And I know that this time they're definitely going to go for the Freeze Dry. So I double back to my Ferrothorn on the Freeze Dry and they go for the Freeze Dry, but unfortunately they get a freeze. But it's okay. I mean 10% chance Freeze Dry. Regardless, let's just play along. And then they double to the Suicune. And I thought that this was maybe an act of kindness. They potentially want to thaw me. Scald. Yeah, maybe they're a good player. They don't want to play with hacks. So I thought they might want to thaw me Scald. But to my surprise, they started setting up on me. So let's skip to this Stolly part. Yeah, they go for the command. I'm trying to chip this chip it, flinch it down because my Ferrothorn is already frozen. I want to get my Ferrothorn in on a Skull Charm. So I predict that. I get my Ferrothorn in on a Skull Charm really nicely. I predict them when they go for Skull. Yeah, that I always do. Like I predict them every time. Outplay my opponents most of the time. And here I'm trying my best to break this Suicune substitute. I am getting my Sandstorm up so that this Suicune cannot get the leftovers recovery. I'm trying my best. So finally, after stalling a lot of times, after sacking my Hippowdon, I managed to beat down this Suicune with my Ferrothorn. Yeah. And I lose everything, but it's okay. So yeah, then my Ferrothorn dries to the Magnezone, and then I decide to bring my Coldest because nothing on my team can threaten the Magnezone now. They decide to go to the Landorus, and I think I throw an overheat on the Landorus because I thought they might stay in with the Magnezone because it has done its job. However, they go to the Landorus, they go for the Defog, pretty understandable because their team is kind of weak to Hazard's Hail team. And here I think I go for the knockoff again, not a big deal. I have a Coldest which can come in on this Ninetales. So I go for the U-turn, I go back to my Coldest and they go for the Blizzard and 2 freezes back to back. It's okay, not a big deal. It can happen. I think a lot of you guys have got frozen 2 times in a game. Not a big deal. So he froze my Ferrothorn with the first freeze dry. He froze my Coldest just after the second with that the second ice move, but it's not a big deal. But now I am kind of weak to his ice moves, but regardless, I am trying my best to thaw out here. I do not thaw out here, and I don't want to sack my Coldest because I don't have an ice resist at the point, and I cannot kill the Magnezone at all. So I have to keep my Coldest hoping it thaws. They go for the Rock Slip. They're taking full advantage. They go for the Rocks. I go for the Hurricane, try to get some chip. They get confused and they get hit in themselves with confusion. Not a big deal because, like, yeah, they cannot switch out to the Ninetales, which I cannot do. I think I picked the Ninetales and I go for the knockoff, trying to get rid of the Landorus leftovers, but he goes to the Ninetales. I go for the Hurricane. I kill the Ninetales off, and now they go to the Arctozolt. I know I'm slower than this, so I go sack my Coldest here. I sack my Coldest. So they go for the substitute. They're taking full advantage, but I have the Flame Body, so in hopes to get a Flame Body, then my Slowbro can potentially check it. No, I don't get the Flame Body, and at this point of time, I'm in big trouble because I have nothing to beat this. I go for the Volt Switch out. I sack my Slowbro, and they go for the Blizzard. They go for the third Ice Boom. They go for the Blizzard, and my Slowbro gets frozen solid. So it started with the Ferrothorn on the first freeze dry. It's okay. They can get a freeze. They went for the Blizzard or my Coldest. They got the second freeze. That can also happen, like 10%, 2 times, but 3 times? Nah, man, this shit is absolutely rigged. But still, it's okay. They go for the Blizzard on my Slowbro. Yeah, I'm not fighting to win this game anymore. I'm just playing the turns out. He kills my Slowbro. 3 freezes, and now my only way of beating this is with my Eleki. I go for the Ancient Power just to chip it down. He's hitting the... yeah, he goes for the Freeze Dry again, but it's okay. I have to switch out to my Tornadus. I go for the Volt Switch. I switch out to my Tornadus. They go for the Freeze Dry, and watch what happens. 4 freezes. So total he went for 6 ice moves and he froze me 4 times out of his 6 ice moves. Like, this thing has never ever happened in competitive Pokemon history. This is the only time you're gonna be seeing something like this. In a single match, 4 Mons get frozen. That also a 10% chance. This is not Sludge Bomb Poison. Yeah, this is not Lava Plume Burn. Yeah, this is not Stun Sport. This is not something else. This is not like even hitting Sleep Powders, even hitting like Grass Whistles, hitting Zap Cans. This is not that. This is a move, Freeze Dry and Blizzard, which has just a 10% chance to flinch. And people are lucky enough even to get 1 freeze, but when someone gets frozen 4 times in a game, you know, that is something which is not supposed to happen. That is the rarest sight in the world. Like, yeah, people say that once in a blue moon, so this is even rarer than once in a blue moon. So yeah, in a single match, I got frozen 4 times, and this is a crystal clear match, a rated ladder match. As I already showed you, it's a rated high ladder game also. This is in the 1800s, and yeah. Let's see the freeze sequence again. And I honestly thought he was gonna, like, when he went to the Suicune after freezing me. Yeah, let's move on to that turn. I honestly thought he was gonna be a nice guy and he was gonna thaw my Ferrothorn. But he started taking full advantage. But it's okay, 1 freeze. Then I beat down the Suicune. I outplay them every turn. And I kept my Ferrothorn also just to beat down the Suicune. But he got the burn as well. He got the Skull Burn. Let me tell you, he got the Skull Burn as well on my Ferrothorn, which is also 30% chance. So he got the Skull Burn, like whatever, yada yada. And now, yeah, they go for the this turn. They go for the Blizzard on my Coal, and they freeze my Coal as well. The second freeze. Yeah, the second freeze. Now, once again, some shenanigans going on. Sack my Quolosol, and this turn, they go for the, I think they go for the Blizzard on my Slowbro, or maybe the freeze. I think they went for the Blizzard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they went for the Blizzard on my Slowbro, and ta-da, 3 freezes, and the last, but not the least, they go for the freeze. Yeah, I Volt Switch out from the Arctozold. They go for the Freeze Ray on my Torn, and ta-da! We are frozen once again. So in a single match, they froze me 4 times, and I think this is the rarest sight in competitive Pokemon history. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. For more amazing, not much amazing to me, but regardless, it's an amazing showcase. It's an amazing scenario, a very, very rare scenario. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and stay safe, guys. Peace.
Round 2, fight.